As a kid, everyone had to hear this line once: playing games won't take you anywhere in the future. Well, guess what? People ended up becoming multi-millionaires by playing games. Beat that. Different fields have different players standing on the top, earning more than the average man working from 9 to 5 in the corporate sector. Everyone wants to be rich, enjoy life just the way they want to. But how cool is it to be rich by doing exactly what you loved as a child? Playing a sport. Sure, you have to work hard for it, but it's worth the fun. Today we will share with you a list of the world's highest paid athletes in 2020. This list is a blend of all the sports you could think of: NBA players, tennis players, golf players, cricket players, UFC champions, and many more. Are you ready to go through a quick roller coaster of deals worth millions of dollars? Stay tuned to the last one because he's crazy rich. Number 20. Deontay Wilder. WBC heavyweight title holder from 2015 till his recent fight in 2020. Deontay is a boxer who has a net worth of $46.5 million. The biggest payday he had was getting $25 million from the Fury rematch in 2018, the only fight that went against his resume before the recent February loss. Back in 2018, he won a bronze medal in the Olympics, for which he got the nickname the Bronze Bomber. This boxer has endorsements worth $500,000 and is at number 20 on the list. Number 19. Anthony Joshua. This boxer, who had the title of heavyweight champion of the world between 2016 to 2019, has a worth of $55 million. In 2018, he left Showtime, ending an 8-year-long deal worth $1 billion. For his fight he lost in 2019, Joshua avenged it at a cost of more than $35 million later that year. He has endorsements worth $11 million and savings worth $36 million. Number 18. Giannis Antetokounmpo. This young basketball player has a net worth of $60 million, where $28 million were earned through endorsements and $19.6 million were earned through winnings just in 2019. Back in 2016, Antetokounmpo agreed to a 4-year deal with the Bucks. The biggest initial signature shoe launch in the history of Nike football was associated with him under the name of Zoom Freak 1 back in 2019. Disney too secured a deal in 2020 to develop a movie around his life along the lines of The Blind Side. It is targeted for a 2022 release. Number 17. James Harden. One of the most famous basketball players, who has a net worth of $145 million, who earned $47.8 million just in 2019. In 2017, Harden signed a 4-year extension worth $171 million with the Houston Rockets that would pay $47 million in the final year. A 13-year deal with Adidas that would pay him approximately $200 million, and many other deals with sponsors like Amazon, with whom he'd share his go-to workout products. Number 16. Conor McGregor. He needs no introduction, star of today's youth. The champion entered the octagon only twice since 2016, but continues to be the biggest star in the history of mixed martial arts. With a net worth of $110 million, he earned $48 million in the past year. McGregor earned more than $30 million just for the first-round knockout of Cerrone in his recent fight in January 2020. Upon the renewal of his sponsorship deal with Reebok, he gets paid $5 million by them per year. Number 15. Jared Goff. A spectacular name from the field of football, Jared has a current estimated net worth of $49 million. Jared Goff signed a 4-year deal with Los Angeles Rams in 2019, worth $134 million. The deal includes a $25 million signing bonus and a $21 million roster bonus. He earns $2 million annually through sponsors like Nike, Pizza Hut, Red Bull, BMW, Bose, and Banana Republic. Number 14. Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy, being one of the most marketable players from PGA Tour, has a net worth of $217 million and earned $52 million just in 2019. His biggest payday on the course was when he earned $15 million for winning the Tour Championship and FedEx Cup in 2019. Number 13. Lewis Hamilton. A competitive auto racer with a net worth of $500 million earned $54 million just within the past year. The winner of the F1 title in 2019, Lewis became just the second driver in history after Michael Schumacher, with 6 championships. His recent contract is a 2-year deal he signed with Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 team in 2019, that pays him more than $40 million annually, including the bonus. He also signed a deal with Tommy Hilfiger in 2018, promoting his line of menswear, underwear, and undergarments. Number 12. Russell Westbrook. This Olympic gold medalist NBA player has an estimated net worth of $150 million, who earned $56 million just in 1 year. $27 million came from endorsements and the rest from his winnings. Back in 2017, Westbrook signed a 5-year extension with the Thunder, worth $207 million, a contract which is considered to be the league's biggest ever contract in terms of total value. After extending his contract with Nike for another 10 years in 2017, he received his first pair of signature Jordans. Number 11. Tyson Fury. The two-time heavyweight boxing world champion Tyson Fury has a current net worth of $57 million. This fighter never lost a single fight in 31 fights, except the one with Deontay Wilder in 2018, being the only blemish on his record. After his knockout in his recent match against Wilder in 2020, he earned approximately $26 million. One of his high paydays include his appearance at WWE's controversial October 2019 event in Saudi Arabia, where he earned multi-million dollars. Number 10. Carson Wentz. This NFL player has a net worth of $45 million. He signed a 4-year contract in 2016 worth $26 million, with $17 million upon signing as a bonus. He signed another extension for 4 years with the Philadelphia Eagles in June 2019, worth $128 million. The deal includes a $16.4 million signing bonus, as well as a $30 million option bonus paid in March 2020. Number 9. Kirk Cousins. This NFL player has a current net worth of $50 million. He signed a 2-year contract with the Vikings in March 2020, worth $66 million, including $30 million just for the signing bonus. His recent contract made him the NFL's highest paid player from June 2019 to June 2020. He was also offered a rare yet highly expensive deal in the history of NFL for joining Minnesota in 2018. Number 8. Tiger Woods. One of the most famous players in the history of golf, Tiger Woods has an estimated worth of $1.5 billion, where he earned $62.3 million in the past year. $2.3 million came from his salary. $60 million were earned through endorsements. Tiger Woods is considered the richest golfer, who earns an average of $1,282 per shot. Number 7. Kevin Durant. This NBA player has a net worth of $164 million, where he earned $63.9 million just in the last year. After 3 years of Golden State Warriors, Kevin joined the Brooklyn Nets in 2019 at the cost of $164 million on a 4-year-long contract. This 10-time All-Star has earned $35 million just from his sponsors. $35 million of his total worth came from endorsements, and the rest of the $28.9 million came from his personal salary. Number 6. Steph Curry. Another NBA player with a net worth of $280 million. Steph Curry is a 2-time MVP who earned $74.4 million in the last year. He was the first one to sign a $200 million contract with the NBA back in 2017, and he had the league's top salary for the past 3 years. He earned $44 million from endorsements, while $30.4 million were earned from his winnings in the game, and is currently playing for the Warriors. Number 5. LeBron James. This 4-time NBA MVP, LeBron James has a net worth of $480 million and earned $88.2 million in the past year. He joined the Los Angeles Lakers in 2018 under a 4-year contract worth $153 million. $60 million came from his endorsements, while $28.2 million came from his winnings. He plans to donate $41 million in order to send deserving children to college. Number 4. Neymar. One of the best football players known around the globe, Neymar has a total net worth of $185 million. Within just the last year, $25 million came from the endorsements, and $70.5 million came from his salary. Currently, Neymar is on a 5-year contract with Paris Saint-Germain, worth $350 million in salary. His transfer from Barcelona to PSG is considered to be one of the most expensive transfers in the world. Number 3. Lionel Messi. Awarded with both FIFA's Player of the Year and the European Golden Shoe for top scorer on the continent a record 6 times, Lionel Messi has a worth of $400 million, and he earned $104 million within the past year. His current contract with Barcelona pays him $80 million annually, while he has a lifelong deal with Adidas. Number 2. Cristiano Ronaldo. Winning FIFA's Player of the Year 5 times and an all-time leading goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League, Ronaldo is on number 2 on this list. With a net worth of $450 million, Ronaldo took $64 million annually from Real Madrid on his 4-year contract. He earned $45 million from endorsements and $60 million from his winnings on the field. Number 1. Roger Federer. This 38-year-old Swiss tennis champion has winnings worth of $450 million, earned $106 million, and endorsements worth $100 million within the last year. The biggest prize he won was a $300 million 10-year deal with the Japanese brand called YoungLux. He earned about $130 million just from appearances and endorsements last year. Roger Federer's sponsors pay between $3 million and $30 million annually to align with the Swiss champion. These were some of the highest paid athletes of 2020 who earned by consistently working hard, taking defeat positively, and coming out even stronger in the next match. No pain, no gain, and they didn't earn all that without any pain. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and stay updated for our upcoming videos.